Hello, and thank you for joining us on this special holiday edition of Let's Talk DeKalb. I'm Diamond Lewis.
And I'm Aviva Hoffman.
We certainly hope you, your family, and your friends are truly enjoying this holiday season. And in an effort to get us into the festive mood, we're reporting on location from the beautiful Callanwolde Fine Arts Center, where there's lessons to be learned and fun to be had for art enthusiasts of all ages, each and every day.
That's right, there's something entertaining and exciting going on here all year round, but during the holidays they really deck it out. And you'll see behind us and all around us the holiday decorations that capture the spirit of the season. It's definitely a sight to see.
In our first story of the show, our own Elena Portier is going to take us to an annual tradition which grew its roots right here in DeKalb County more than 10 years ago.
It's branched out to help thousands of needy children. And of course, we're talking about the Tree of Love.
When you were a child, what did you want for Christmas? Was it a toy car, or a bicycle, or even a Barbie doll? Kids wish for so many things for Christmas. But for many children, they just wish for something, anything, to have for the holidays. And thanks to Commissioner Larry Johnson's Tree of Love program, he's helping more kids have hope for the holidays.
A simple evergreen pine tree. We all know it as a staple for the holiday season. But if you decorate that tree with ornaments containing the name of a child with a wish for someone to bless them with something special for Christmas, then that tree is transformed into a tree of love.
Well, I chose to come over here to get one of the names off the tree so that I can help someone that are in need.
Kids out there that don't have the things that we have, so I want to give to people that don't have anything.
Commissioner Larry Johnson's Tree of Love program is in its 14th year and has made sure more than 7,000 children have something special for Christmas. But the Tree of Love program is not just about giving love to a child. It's about surrounding your fellow man with love as well.
It's all about giving back. The Tree of Love is really how we make a difference. So I'm excited to say that we've had people who come back every year to make a difference.
No family understands that more than the Ray family. They recently lost 2 daughters, 2-year-old Sasha Ray and 13-year-old Tyasia Jackson, who's been charged with her sister's murder.
Ever since this happened, it's been so hard. It's been so hard. It's been so hard. Not only am I grieving for my daughter who was killed, but I have to still be a father for my daughter who's in jail for doing it. She just called me 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago. Telling me the thing that she's in need of. And I had to be strong for her because she needs me. She's only 13. 13. What were you doing when you were 13? 13 years old. And it was hard. She still needs me. My other 3 daughters, I try to stay strong for them. I don't want them to see me at my weakest point, even though I'm at my weakest point. They are strong. I have to be strong for them.
As in previous years, the presiding officer of DeKalb County's Board of Commissioners, District 3 Commissioner Larry Johnson, has extended the Tree of Love's efforts to families who need it most. This year's efforts include assisting the Ray family during this difficult time.
I mean, imagine you losing your child and the dad gets the call and you're coming out here 3 or 4 days after that event and you're still able to be strong, encourage people to make a difference. I mean, that's amazing.
It's that type of inspiration which has fueled the annual success of the Tree of Love program, showing the spirit of unity throughout DeKalb County, where residents continually support their fellow man.
Makes me feel good that somebody is able to help me. I truly appreciate them so much and continue to be blessed, and I thank them in so many ways. They don't know what they have done to help my family.
Since the day Commissioner Larry Johnson planted the seed back in 1999, the Tree of Love program has flourished due to the love and hope that is poured into it every year by DeKalb County and Georgia residents.
And just as a tree grows, so does the love, and that is what makes this program a success. This year's Tree of Love program has helped more than 500 children, and next year, Commissioner Larry Johnson, as part of his 15th year anniversary with the program, plans to help more than 8,000 children. I'm Elena Portier. Let's talk DeKalb.
Thank you so much, Elena, for that beautiful story. Now, if you'd like more information on how you can participate in time for next year's Tree of Love, simply call the office of District 3 Commissioner Larry Johnson at 404-371-2425.
Of course, decorations are a big part of the holiday season, but so is food, at least in my family. But before you go to that next potluck or party, make sure you're playing it safe, and that goes for hosting a party too. With some very important information from the DeKalb County Health Department, here's Erin Stitt.
Happy holidays! The most important step in preparing food is hand washing. You want to make sure you hand wash because bacteria is found on your skin. You want to use warm water and soap and lather for 20 seconds. Most people remember to sing happy birthday. And then make sure you dry your hands with paper towels. You can use hand sanitizer, but that does not take the place of proper hand washing. When you're preparing raw meats and vegetables, you want to make sure that you hand wash in between each task. These simple steps will keep you and your family safe for the holidays.
Stay tuned for more food safety advice and more holiday cheer, including tips on how you can avoid becoming a victim of crime this holiday season.
The DeKalb County Police Department is working to ensure your safety this holiday season. A look at how coming up on Let's Talk DeKalb.
That and much more on this special holiday edition of Let's Talk DeKalb.
And now, a brief message from your DeKalb County Chief Executive Officer, Burl Ellis.
Hello, I'm DeKalb County Chief Executive Officer, Burl Ellis. As you know, DeKalb County is committed to promoting sustainability through many measures, including waste reduction, litter prevention, and beautification. And now, I'm excited to announce recycling in DeKalb County is easier than ever. We're waiving the startup fees. That means in addition to the convenient curbside pickup service, DeKalb County is letting you join this valuable program for free. We'll provide, free of charge, the special blue bin needed to collect your paper products. Additionally, you'll get the first 100 blue bags that are needed for all the other recyclable items for free. That box should last a long while, but when you do need to reorder, it'll only cost $15 per box. We want to make it as simple as possible for you to join your neighbors and recycle. If your single-family residence currently receives garbage pickup in DeKalb County, you are now eligible to join our curbside recycling program. Please go online to www.DeKalbRecycles.com and find out more about this important program. Or call the sanitation customer service number at 404-294-2900. You can also send an email to sanitation@DeKalbCountyGA.gov and subscribe to the residential recycling program. Each year, hundreds of tons of materials that otherwise would go to the county's Seminole landfill are instead getting a second life. And that helps save our landfill space and reduce our carbon footprint. So be sure to save some green while being green in DeKalb County. Thank you.
Mark your calendars for Let's Talk Trash, a series of community meetings regarding sanitation services in DeKalb County. Come out to have your comments heard as the future of DeKalb is shaped in this area, which directly impacts the quality of life in our county. Meetings will be held Tuesday, January 8th at 6:30 p.m. at Tucker Library, Thursday, January 10th at 11 a.m. at South DeKalb Senior Center, Tuesday, January 15th at 6:30 p.m. at Stonecrest Library, Wednesday, January 16th at 11:15 a.m. at the Lew Walker Senior Center, Thursday, January 17th at 7 o'clock p.m. at St. Timothy United Methodist Church, Tuesday, January 22nd at 6:30 p.m. at the Eastlake Family YMCA, Wednesday, January 23rd at 12:15 p.m. at Senior Connections, that's the Chamblee location, Wednesday, January 23rd at 6:30 p.m. at Torah Day School of Atlanta, Saturday, January 26th at 9:30 a.m. at the Maloof Auditorium, Monday, January 28th at 6:30 p.m. at Cedar Grove High School, and Saturday, February 2nd at 9 o'clock a.m. at Chapel Hill Middle School. Be sure to mark your calendars and join us for the meeting nearest you at the Let's Talk Trash Community and Public Outreach Meeting Series.
Welcome back to this special holiday edition of Let's Talk DeKalb. We're reporting on location from the beautiful Callanwolde Fine Arts Center, and Aviva, nothing could be more fitting as our backdrop for this holiday season.
Yes, the decorations and the lights, they certainly are a pleasant distraction from our everyday norms. But when you're out this holiday season, make sure you're not distracted from some important safety measures. Here's Mika Parrish with what DeKalb County Police are doing this holiday season to keep you and your property safe.
Well, thanks, Diamond and Aviva. Well, the mall parking lot is a common scene this time of year as holiday shoppers are busy looking for that perfect gift. But unfortunately, it's also that perfect time for the criminal element to take advantage. Well, the DeKalb County Police Department is taking extra measures to ensure your safety, and they're also providing some tips to make sure that your holiday is enjoyable.
The bad guy want to put presents underneath the Christmas tree also, and which is unfortunately they want to do it the wrong way.
And at your expense. That's exactly why additional police units are on patrol around shopping centers in DeKalb County this holiday season. During these specialized patrols, officers have their eyes peeled to prevent shoppers from turning into victims of opportunity. Key to ensuring your safety, according to Lieutenant Vanderpool, is being alert and aware of your surroundings.
A perpetrator is looking for an easy target. If this person is being distracted, if this person is not being attentive, you're expressing that with your body language. If you're being distracted, if you're looking down, you're looking in your purse, looking for your keys at the same time you're walking, but you're not paying attention to what's around you. It's very important. The bottom line, you need to be aware of your environment.
DeKalb police believe increased visibility will help deter crime, but it's not enough. They're also asking shoppers to do their part to help protect themselves. One of the main things that you can do to help ensure your own personal safety is not to leave valuables inside of your car in plain view. Things like iPads, purses, and even cell phones. It's suggested that you place these items in the trunk. Now, today we had an opportunity to walk through the mall parking lot with the Major. And Major, what are some of the things that you saw?
Well, before I was out this morning, myself and one of my lieutenants were walking through the parking lot area, and we noticed this one vehicle with a purse on the front seat and also a shopping bag, some items inside the shopping bag. We could not tell what was in the bag, but I will say this is a message we're trying to relay to our general public. If you leave those items unsecured out in your vehicle, there's a possibility that someone may break into your vehicle and take those items. We're asking the public to secure the items, not in plain view, but place them in the trunk, or if you do not have to bring them with you, then secure them at home. But that is our message, is not to have your items out so someone can take advantage of you.
Well, thank you, Major. Now take a look at some additional measures that you can take to help make sure that you're protected. Avoid shopping alone. Have a partner, especially at night. Park in well-lit areas. Do not carry large amounts of cash. Only carry credit cards you plan to use. Be prepared to enter your vehicle immediately with keys in hand. Pay attention to suspicious people in parking lots and near store entrances. And trust your instincts. The bottom line from the DeKalb County Police Department is 'tis the season to be safe. Mika Parrish, Let's Talk DeKalb.
Thanks, Mika. Now, another quick holiday safety tip. If you plan on taking your purchases out to your car trunk and you want to continue shopping, simply try moving your car to a different parking space.
Great advice. Now here's some more advice on holiday food safety. There are 4 things you should remember during these festive times: clean, separate, cook, and chill.
Hey y'all, I'm back, and here's what we mean by that. When cooking with vegetables, you want to make sure that you clean them under running water. When you're cooking with raw meats and vegetables, you want to make sure that you start off with a clean surface. You also want to make sure that you keep them separated. So you can designate different cutting boards for raw meats and vegetables. You don't want to spread the bacteria from raw meats to your vegetables. Also make sure that you separate them in the refrigerator. Keep the raw vegetables above raw meats. When cooking your meat, you want to make sure that you cook it to the minimum internal cooking temperature. You can use a meat thermometer to check the temperature. For a turkey, you want to make sure it gets up to a minimum of 165 degrees. Make sure that the meat thermometer goes all the way inside the turkey. You also want to make sure that you keep the foods hot. One good way to keep them hot is by using a chafing dish. When you're done eating your meal, you want to make sure that you put any leftovers in the refrigerator. Make sure you don't leave anything sitting out on the countertop so bacteria can grow. I'll give you more safety tips coming up in a little bit.
Thanks, Erin. Now stick around. We have much more in store for you on this special holiday edition of Let's Talk DeKalb right after the break.
Mark your calendars for Let's Talk Trash, a series of community meetings regarding sanitation services in DeKalb County. Come out to have your comments heard as the future of DeKalb is shaped in this area, which directly impacts the quality of life in our county. Meetings will be held Tuesday, January 8th at 6:30 p.m. at Tucker Library, Thursday, January 10th at 11 a.m. at South DeKalb Senior Center, Tuesday, January 15th at 6:30 p.m. at Stonecrest Library, Wednesday, January 16th at 11:15 a.m. at the Lew Walker Senior Center, Thursday, January 17th at 7 o'clock p.m. at St. Timothy United Methodist Church, Tuesday, January 22nd at 6:30 p.m. at the Eastlake Family YMCA, Wednesday, January 23rd at 12:15 p.m. at Senior Connections, that's the Chamblee location, Wednesday, January 23rd at 6:30 p.m. at Torah Day School of Atlanta, Saturday, January 26th at 9:30 a.m. at the Maloof Auditorium, Monday, January 28th at 6:30 p.m. at Cedar Grove High School, and Saturday, February 2nd at 9 o'clock a.m. at Chapel Hill Middle School. Be sure to mark your calendars and join us for the meeting nearest you at the Let's Talk Trash Community and Public Outreach Meeting Series.
Hey guys, it's Aja the Diva. Welcome home, DeKalb. You say, what is that? Oh, you have a surprise. You're going to get yourself a new home. Yeah. Do you know we have all these houses right here in DeKalb County? Rehab houses that look absolutely beautiful. We're going to tour them. We're going to tell you how you can get some money to also buy your dream home. I told you. Welcome home, DeKalb.
Welcome back to this special holiday edition of Let's Talk DeKalb. I'm Diamond Lewis.
And I'm Aviva Hoffman.
These lovely surroundings are helping to keep us all in good holiday cheer. We're reporting today from the beautiful Callanwolde Fine Arts Center.
And also spreading holiday cheer for many years now, the DeKalb County Child Advocacy Center. We recently caught up with Fatima El-Amin from the center and about a dozen DeKalb County library workers who were preparing several special gifts for some of our community's most vulnerable population.
This year marks the 9th annual Hope for the Holidays gift drive. This event is an annual event sponsored by DeKalb County and the Child Advocacy Center. It serves hundreds of kids who are former foster youth. Last year, more than 580 children entered the foster care system in DeKalb County. Hope for the Holidays is just one way that DeKalb County attempts to bring a little extra joy to some of these children's lives. Some foster children have been fortunate enough to leave foster care and go live with family members. Many of these family members have taken on this great responsibility with very limited resources. Hope for the Holidays is an opportunity to show our support for these amazingly selfless relative caregivers.
It's always a good feeling to be able to help people, especially kids, that don't get anything for Christmas, so that on Christmas morning they have something to open and they're excited, and we all enjoy getting together to wrap the presents. It makes us feel good about what we do and contributing to a needy organization.
Hope for the Holidays has sponsored more than 400 children since the program began. In the past, donations have included gift cards, holiday dinner baskets, vouchers, clothing, educational aids, toys, and more. No gift is too large or too small.
When I was like 7 years old, the excitement, you could barely go to bed on Christmas Eve because you knew, when you woke up, you could run down the stairs and there'd be something special for you. And I had that, and I can't imagine a little kid who doesn't have that to look forward to. That would be pretty sad.
Thanks to DeKalb County's generous employees and citizens, we have all of these gifts and more for DeKalb's needy children. Thank you for your support. I'm Fatima El-Amin for Let's Talk DeKalb.
Again, Hope for the Holidays is an annual event, so make sure you mark your calendar so that you can help out next year. There's always an opportunity to get involved. In fact, if you'd like to volunteer or brighten a child's holiday season by donating a gift, contact the Office of Child Advocacy at 404-294-2646.
And now it's time to check in with our food safety expert, Erin Stitt, for one last little bit on holiday food safety, and especially why it's so important to throw out perishable food if it's been left out for a while.
Last but not least, leftovers. Leftovers are good only if they're handled properly. You want to make sure that you don't leave your leftovers sitting on the countertop for longer than 2 hours. You may not be able to see or smell bacteria, but they grow best between 41 and 135 degrees Fahrenheit. If they've been left out for too long, make sure that you throw them away. When reheating your leftovers from the refrigerator, you can use a microwave or a stovetop. When reheating soups and sauces, make sure that you bring them to a rapid boil. You also want to make sure that you consume your leftovers within 3 to 4 days. Leftovers should not be left over for longer than 3 or 4 days. These simple steps can help keep you and your family safe. Happy holidays! This is Erin Stitt.
Thanks again, Erin. Now everyone can enjoy this holiday season and some tasty food without worrying about foodborne illnesses.
Stay tuned for this special holiday edition of Let's Talk DeKalb. Just after the break, you'll get a chance to see a side of DeKalb County SWAT Team that you don't often get a chance to see. It's a coordinated effort, all for toys. That and much more after the break.
Mark your calendars for Let's Talk Trash, a series of community meetings regarding sanitation services in DeKalb County. Come out to have your comments heard as the future of DeKalb is shaped in this area, which directly impacts the quality of life in our county. Meetings will be held Tuesday, January 8th at 6:30 p.m. at Tucker Library, Thursday, January 10th at 11 a.m. at South DeKalb Senior Center, Tuesday, January 15th at 6:30 p.m. at Stonecrest Library, Wednesday, January 16th at 11:15 a.m. at the Lou Walker Senior Center, Thursday, January 17th at 7 o'clock p.m. at St. Timothy United Methodist Church, Tuesday, January 22nd at 6:30 p.m. at the Eastlake Family YMCA, Wednesday, January 23rd at 12:15 p.m. at Senior Connections, that's the Chamblee location, Wednesday, January 23rd at 6:30 p.m. at Torah Day School of Atlanta, Saturday, January 26th at 9:30 a.m. at the Maloof Auditorium, Monday, January 28th at 6:30 p.m. at Cedar Grove High School, and Saturday, February 2nd at 9 o'clock a.m. at Chapel Hill Middle School. Be sure to mark your calendars and join us for the meeting nearest you at the Let's Talk Trash Community and Public Outreach Meeting Series.
Welcome back to our special holiday edition of Let's Talk DeKalb. We're reporting from the beautiful Callanwolde Fine Arts Center. Recently, a dozen Sheriff SWAT team members took a break from their typical day-to-day routine to take on a top mission, the all-too-important cause of donating to this year's Toys for Tots. Public Information Officer Adrian Bell has this moving story.
The DeKalb County Sheriff's Office SWAT team has staged themselves in front of this Tucker Walmart. Yet, this time they've traded in their guns, ammo, and tactical training for toy boxes as they aid in this year's efforts to collect funds and toys for the Toys for Tots drive.
Go, 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 go.
This is the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office SWAT team. The brave men who put their lives on the line every day because our mission is to serve and protect. However, sometimes Serve and protect doesn't always mean carrying a gun or wearing a bulletproof vest. Sometimes it means just wearing a smile and encouraging people to donate toys.
They're a good group of guys. They're really being a public servant. Their character and how good people that they really are all around, just to serve and protect the community, their county, and also to give back.
It's good that they're coming out here to do something for the kids that otherwise wouldn't have anything.
For more than 10 years, the SWAT team has teamed up with Toys for Tots to collect toys and donations to buy even more toys for needy children. But more importantly, they're setting an example for the community by showing people that giving your time or giving what you have, even if it's just a small portion, can make a huge difference in a child's life.
I know what it's like to struggle. Everything haven't been easy for us, but God has blessed us to give, and I just feel like the best thing to do is to give back, that someone else may have a wonderful Christmas.
SWAT officers swap out cop cars for shopping carts as they made a mad dash through the Tucker Walmart on Lawrenceville Highway. They are the new version of Santa's helpers, armed with an arsenal of toys and a mission to bring holiday cheer to a child in need.
It's important to us because not only do we preserve life and protect property and we go out there and look for the bad guy, it makes us feel good to know that a needy child is getting toys that their parents either can't afford or they're deprived themselves. It makes us feel really good to see all the toys that we line around the trees and that they're going to be given to children that really need them.
And for the Sheriff's Office SWAT team, having a wonderful holiday means serving our citizens, from our seniors to the youngest child, and protecting their dreams of having a happy holiday.
It feels good because other children get to have Christmas just like me.
In 2011, the SWAT team collected more than $900 in cash for their shopping spree and filled 9 boxes this size. In 2012, they exceeded those efforts, all in their effort to provide Christmas joy for some deserving little ones. For Let's Talk DeKalb, I'm Adrian Bell.
We certainly are grateful to DeKalb's fine SWAT team. We're also grateful to the good people here at the Callanwolde Fine Arts Center. Now remember, Christmas at Callanwolde comes around each year, and it's certainly something you should see in person.
And if you missed out this year, no worry, there's plenty of things going on right here at Callanwolde Fine Arts Center. To keep up with the ongoing classes, performances, and exhibits taking place, simply visit them online at www.callanwolde.org, or you can give them a call at 404-872-5338. And again, they're located at 980 Briarcliff Road, Northeast Atlanta, 30306.
Now let's recap some other helpful websites and telephone numbers from this special holiday edition of Let's Talk DeKalb.
If you'd like to learn more about the Tree of Love and how you can get involved in time for next year, call the office of District 3 Commissioner Larry Johnson at 404-371-2425.
For more on properly serving and storing holiday foods, be sure to check out the DeKalb County Board of Health's website at www.dekabhealth.net. You can also call the DeKalb Board of Health's main number at 404-294-3700. You can also contact the DeKalb Cooperative Extension at 404-298-4080.
If you're finding yourself having some difficult times this holiday season, don't go it alone. There are many departments and services available to you here in DeKalb County. One starting place may be the DeKalb Crisis Intervention Hotline. To reach that line, call 404-892-4646.
And for more information about many other DeKalb County services and events, be sure to check out the county's internet site at www.dekabcountyga.gov.
And remember, you can always check out this show or any of our other programming at your leisure by visiting our YouTube channel. That's DeKalb County Gov, DeKalb County GOV. And also, don't forget to tell us your thoughts on this and all of our other programming. Simply shoot us an email at dctv@dekabcountyga.gov.
You can also find a link to our DCTV website under the quick links of the county's homepage. That's at www.dekabcountyga.gov. Or give us a call, and that number is 404-371-2989. Well, that's going to do it for this special edition of Let's Talk DeKalb. I am Aviva Hoffman.
And I'm Diamond Lewis.
And thanks for watching
Let's Talk DeKalb.
Make sure you have a great 2013.
Now, Aviva, as we close out this show, we'd be remiss if we did not mention our dear friend Sam Goldman, who dedicated his entire life to the sheer beauty of Callanwolde Fine Arts Center. As we close out the show, let's take a few moments to remember the life and the contribution of Sam Goldman. On September 10th, 2012, DeKalb County lost a longtime public servant. DCTV presents this special presentation in memory of Dr. Samuel Goldman. There are some people who love the arts, and then there are people who live the arts. Sam Goldman, the longtime executive director at Callanwolde Fine Arts Center, epitomized what it truly means to live the arts here in DeKalb County.
He was a tremendous presence here in DeKalb County and in the city of Atlanta and throughout the state of Georgia because of what he meant, not only for the arts, but what he meant for people.
Committing his life to growing and supporting the arts community in DeKalb, Goldman dedicated more than 33 years of his time, talents, and passion to breathe life into the center and spread awareness about the many events, exhibits, and the sheer beauty that is Callanwolde.
I think the arts are important in DeKalb County.
DCTV had the honor of interviewing Sam many times over the years, most recently as part of a PSA doing exactly what he was committed to doing.
Go to www.DeKalbCountyGA.gov and click on State of the Arts and support DeKalb County Arts.
Encouraging all of DeKalb County and beyond to explore and support the thriving arts community here in DeKalb County.
Well, I have tried over the years to provide the finest programs, arts programs that we could have, so that mainly the people who come have the best education in the arts that you could possibly get. We are pretty famous for having high quality programs.
While Sam encouraged anyone he met to explore the many wonders of Callanwolde, there was no question the act of experiencing Callanwolde was synonymous with the joy of witnessing what can happen when one person dedicates themselves to their love for the arts. In fact, this gentle, ever-smiling Georgia State graduate was tenacious in ensuring the completion of several major projects at Callanwolde, including the restoration of an old pool house where his name is now permanently on display.
We had a senior citizens class one time, and I visited the class and I saw the elderly people working with the clay, and I walked up and I said, "You're really enjoying your class?" And she was probably in her 80s, and she says, "I love my class because I get to play in the clay, and move my hands." She says, "I have arthritis, and when I use my hands and I create this piece of artwork, I don't think about the pain anymore."
During his tenure at Callanwolde, Sam opened the center's doors for DCTV tapings, community events, during the much-anticipated holiday extravaganzas, and of course, to aspiring artists of all ages.
When I see children come in and they're especially, let's say, use an example of ballet, and the children come in and their legs are wobbly and they're very disoriented and they can hardly stand up. And then you watch them because they stay in the program for maybe 3 or 4 or 5, sometimes 10 years. And they grow up and you can see that progression and that development.
But most of all, Sam was known best for opening his heart to his beloved arts community.
For me, it's an individual thing. Everyone gets out of the arts their own meaning and significance.
The arts community in DeKalb County lost one of its shining stars Monday, September 10th, 2012, when Sam died at the age of 63. For his commitment to the arts, his compassion to his fellow man, and his unyielding support of this community, we say thank you, Sam. Job well done.